And I was going to work with the Light Magnificent, which is, as many of you know, comes from William Marshall. And I know a lot of you have a strong relationship with him, so we'll be calling him in. So if everyone will please close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths and find your feet resting on the ground. And breathe into your body and allow it to settle. Feeling that internal space of your inner self. Resting your bones in your body. Feeling your feet flat on the ground. And allow your feet and your energy to connect with the core of the earth. Taking a breath in and imagining that beautiful crystal at the core of the earth, or stone. The stone that belongs to you. It has your name on it, and it's a place where the Great Mother of the Earth holds your identity. It has your footprints, and you fit your feet into those footprints and feel your place here. And you feel her love and support and nurturance. So breathing into your body and into your connection with Earth, into your humanness. Connect also above from the crown of your head to your source, your divinity. I like to reach up as far as my awareness can go to find my source. In light, reaching my crown up, reaching your crown up. Feeling your connection with Source and bringing it down into your body. So in this moment, you are a column of light that connects who you are, your divinity, and your spiritual self with your humanity. In this moment, moment to moment, we're breathing, we're alive. And you feel your breath moving through this space in this moment. And many of you know William Marshall. He was a man alive during the Middle Ages. He's known as the greatest knight there ever was. He has come through flow and works with many people in the community. He brings us the Light Magnificent. So this is a collection of all of the light on the planet, all of the light in the universe together in one space that he brings and allows and helps us to access, and it brings us to an understanding of oneness. So while William Marshall was alive, he fought in many battles in the Crusades, and he was an advisor to royalty. And what strikes me about him is that he was a human. And, I may be kind of taking liberties with this or kind of creating this fiction, but he lived in a very tricky time. And he reached inside of himself for the resources of how to be. And he pulled in all of the light that ever was and accessed the truth of being in order to understand how to fight in these wars and how to advise these kings and this royalty. And he even fought in battle and killed people and did it all with the light of his heart and the light magnificent. He also carries with him and brings to us the sword of truth, the sword that'll cut through any falsehood and gives us the strength to any situation and to move into any situation and bring truth. So bear with me as we do this next piece. What I'd like to do is take more liberties. Typically, there's a way that in meditations I've done that we bring the sword straight down into our body and hold it there. But I'm going to take the liberty of having us imagine a sword that is connected with the core of the earth. And it's facing upwards. And it's moving up from the earth. And perhaps even you can imagine William Marshall's hand on the hilt. And as it's moving up, it's clearing our connection with the core of the earth, with our humanity, with creation here. And it moves all the way up and enters our body so that the hilt is right under our feet. So we're standing on the hilt, the handle of the sword. And the blade is moving up through our body. And then he has another sword that's moving down through the column of light to our source, moving down into the crown of our head with the hilt resting on our crown. And the blade moving down through our body next to the other blade. And so we're circumscribed in a sort of a square with the hilts at our head and our feet and the blades in our body. So these blades hold the vibration of truth. They're forged and tempered and refined to carry this very beautiful vibration. And any little movement causes them to ring. And in this space that's held by the hilts of these swords, the truth of our divinity and the truth of our perfection in form on the planet is ringing through these swords. The truth is vibrating through us, held in this space. And it's clearing any untruth, bringing health to our bodies, clearing any patterns of misperception, misunderstanding from our bodies, our emotions, our mental body. So these hilts are made perhaps of a fine gold or a crystal that can carry the vibration also out into our emotional body and mental body to a bigger space. Our spiritual bodies are all clearing with the truth. And in a moment, these swords are going to begin moving through us simultaneously. So the hilts are moving closer together, and they're going to cross very smoothly at our heart space. And as they cross, a beautiful space is opened in between them. So it's as if our fields just open, and what's revealed at our hearts is the light magnificent. So all of the light that has ever been in the universe is opening now in your heart, merging with your own light. And as you feel William Marshall's hands pass through you, have the inspiration of his courage in knowing the truth and accepting his destiny and calling together all of this light. And the swords move so that the truth of your divinity moves down into the earth, and the truth of your humanity and form moves up into the heavens. And this space of the light magnificent moves through your body. Opening you and shining out into the world. Clearing your entire system and connecting you with all the light that ever was. Allow it to permeate you and permeate your space. Joining with all the light that ever was. Feeling the call of William Marshall to connect in with your deepest gifts and offer them through this light. Boldly move into them. And we can imagine ourselves now standing together somewhere beautiful on the surface of the earth, in a circle, looking around and noticing that all of us have this beautiful light shining from our hearts. All of us connected by the same light. And it's spreading out and moving freely through the soil, the waters, across the mountains, through the air, surrounding and encompassing and moving through the earth. All of the light that ever was joining us. All of the humans who have walked their light. All of the celestial beings. All of the healing modalities and their attendants. All of divinity. All the elements. All the lights now joined. And as you become ready, you can return to our space, opening your eyes and boldly joining the world in your light and in this light.